I'm back. All right, I got tea. Oh, like hair in my mouth. Blah. Nice thumbnail. I reused an old one, just cause. And Stevens, welcome back. Jennifer, welcome back. Vasilka, hello. I guess I'm the one that's coming back. Reverie, Charlie. Charlie, what am I drinking today? Just a roasted oolong. Just a roasted boy. Matthew, hello. Hawks, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Much appreciated. It's your birthday! Tomorrow! Can I get a meow? All right, let me switch over and then I'll give you your meow. Don, what up? Thank you very much for being a member for 11 months. El Mangaka, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Much appreciated. The more I work in this office, the more I understand why Randon is the way that we have to swap shitty office stories. We have to. Okay. I think I'm about ready to switch over. Do I have my BGM? Uh-oh. I don't remember if the BGM is loaded. Brandon, do you have a home remedy for food poisoning? I don't know if I have a home remedy. Sing your own BGM. That might be a good idea. Switching over. Yes, it's there. Okay, it exists. We need to add the new BGM. Hold on, let me add YouTube chat. I need to go and figure out like how to fix YouTube chat because this is. Oh, it's fixed! Oh! My God, it's fixed. It's fixed. Let's go. It's fixed. That's what I like to see, man. That's what I like to see. Who fixed it? Somebody over at YouTube is actually doing their goddamn job? It's crazy. Could we have a crumb of louder mic volume? Done. Done. There it is. You love to see it. Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. Yo, your birth month was yesterday? Everyone canceled on me last minute. It was great. I got to stay at home and not have to put on pants and order fried chicken and ice cream. Happy belated birthday. Dang. Sorry I couldn't wish you a happy birthday on your birthday. Louder? Louder. The overlord says louder. I make it louder. That's as loud as I could make it, Daimao. I don't know if I could push it any higher. Silence, Earthling! My name is Darth Vader. I am from the planet Vulcan. Blow out my ears. A normal volume, finally? I don't even know what it sounds like. I just see the push. It's pushing red, so that's not a good thing, but... Stop G-lighting him. Hold on, can you hear this? Can you hear me pouring tea? No, you can't. I tapped my mug against the teapot. Hold on. Okay, I have to push the audio down just a little bit. Just a little bit, just a touch. Cloud Cutter, thank you for joining membership. Back to the Future reference. I love that movie. I love that movie. How do I express how much I love that movie? I love it so much. I rewatched, you know, I rewatched some of it. It was pretty good. Bane voices dead. Oh, hold on a second. I need to give Hawks the. Hold on. This one's for your birthday. Hold on. Let's give it the full ass. We're not gonna half-ass it. Hold on a second. Just a second. Pull this bad boy back out. Okay. 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 Looking good. Very good now. Okay. 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 Ah, shit. Hold on. Hold on. I still have the broccoli here. It's pretty good. Okay. Okay. We're back. If he suddenly shows up with a steel chair as it and just fucking wallop a boy over the head. No. Alright. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay. Meow. 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 Wow, 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 wow. There we go. Kale, thank you very much for the super chat. Bane voices. I want to make another Bane post. Is a video? I probably will soon. Oh, I missed it. Hold on. Adam Eyes, thank you very much. Yo, Moo, thank you for the gifted membership. Much appreciated. Adam Eyes, thank you for the super chat. Got some of that new merch the other day. Giant Orby and stickers are a real hit around here with the SO and Kiddo. Yo, thank you so much. I think the seat pad is pretty great. Rice, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Much appreciated. All right. So I'm back. I need to apologize to you guys that... I mean, there's like really nothing else to say about it. I got a little depressy. I always get like kind of weird around this time of the year. A little. And it's not like a recent thing. It's been that way for like maybe like 12 years or something like that. I don't think it's seasonal because I didn't have it when I was a kid. Depressing. I don't think it's seasonal depression. I honestly don't think so, unless you can get it later on in life. Can people chime in? Oh, I got my new controller too. The controller came in and it was sitting in my mailbox for like a week and a half. But the controller came in, so I'm ready to play Celeste. And probably South Park on the controller. You've been outside a while. Maybe. I definitely got it later on in life. Huh. I kind of like the colder years, but colder seasons better. I don't know. That should usually treat depression being outside. Yeah, I don't know. For me, you know, I've had to deal with that a fair bit. It's like low intensity, but very hard to get rid of. But it always seems to happen this time around here. Yeah. Fun fact, you can get summer seasonal depression. I get it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Dutch Chairman, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey, Brandon, are you ever going to nerd out and play TCG Card Shop Simulator? I watched Cass play that. I was watching Cass play it, and I feel like I can't play a game like that. Not because I don't think it's fun, but I feel like I don't think it would be a good streaming game for me. I would just get too crazy. Yo, El Rey, thank you very much for the for joining membership. Much appreciated. I love the pizza rolls. Milks, Jess, thank you so much for well wishing me. Do I feel better? Yes. Although I'm gonna warn you, like this, without going into too much detail, I don't think it's seasonal depression because it's tied in to an event that happened around this time of the year and all the way up till around like Halloween, like the first week of November, Halloween, first week of November. Like I'm in a brain funk. And at first I thought like, oh, I'll get over it after like a couple years, like 3 or 4 years. But then, you know, we're coming up on year like 13 and it's just like, oh, is it depression? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Family dinner. I haven't been to a family dinner in like half a year. The next time I go, they're probably gonna snip off like a fingertip and clone me or some shit like that. They stopped messaging me, which is like ominous. They might like come in a van, you know, put like a fucking sack over my head, throw me in the van, because they stopped messaging me. Like, Brandon, family dinner this weekend. Get out here. No, they've given up. They've given up on the marriage. They've given up. They've given up. They just want me to show up for dinner and make sure that, you know, like, they don't want to see me on the news. I think that's what my mom said once. She's like, every day that ends and I watch the 5 o'clock news and you're not on there is a win, and I'm satisfied with that. She's got a sense of humor, that one. Oh man. What's wrong with that? Zero expectation. Not zero, Ved. Lowered expectations. All right. Does she call the police to do a welfare check on you? Nobody in the Nuring family ever calls the police. That's a good question, Gwynn, but the truth of it is that you think I'm the crazy one, right? But I come from, you know, a long and illustrious history of police distrusters. We come from, which is funny because this is one of my family. It's real weird, right? It is real weird when you got one in your family because, you know, you're doing like a barbecue and you're like, how have you been, Brandon? And it's like, who wants to know? It's like, I'm just asking if you're okay. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. End of query. Am I being detained? He's like, I just wanted to know if you're doing okay, man. Talk to my lawyer. Talk to my lawyer. Brandon, we all know you don't have a lawyer. How's your mom been? Whoa. Who says I have a mother? I'll be your lawyer. Rivian's is his lawyer. Am I being detained? Yesterday, the cops called me to return an item that was confiscated 17 years ago due to a case. What the fuck? 17 years ago? I'm trying to imagine, like, all right, let's think about like what it could be. What if they like, or what was like popular 17 years? What if they took your your PlayStation 2 and then they returned it? And the only reason why they return it is because the optical laser like crapped out. And they're like, hey, you gonna get that fixed? It's like, yeah, maybe. It's a, you know, there's a lot of personal sentimentality like tied up into this console that you stole 17 years ago. And it's like, all right, cool, we'll be back to pick it up after you fix it. It's like, fuck. They return the Tamagotchi and you sue them because they didn't feed it. It's pretty good. Nikemi, hello. It's good to be back. Yeah, I don't smoke. It was just a joke. It's just a little joke. What if the joke is that I brought the smokes for one of you guys, right? The milk is for me because I go mad. Yeah, the smokes are for Danshi, you know? And the pizza rolls. The pizza rolls, I imagine you guys are all like tiny. Absolutely minuscule. Like maybe about the size, maybe about the size of like a cockroach, right? So the pizza roll is like a sleeping bag, you know? Don, you most certainly can have a smoke. 500 cigarettes. Let's do it. What else can we talk about? Well, I'm gonna do what I've been doing for years. I'm gonna take them sad feelings. I'm gonna crush them up into a tiny little ball and put them into a corner, you know, right underneath my right lung. And we'll just continue. Give us stock tips? Chandra, I don't know if you want me to give you stock tips. Hold on, let me think. I honestly think that like options are a bad idea. That's gambling. It's just better just to buy stocks if you're gonna buy them, right? I mean, the only advice I could give you is just don't buy Niji-Sanji stock. That's it. Anyways, we're gonna move on. What else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, D&D. Okay, we're doing we're doing D&D style content tomorrow, but it's gonna be a session 0 if you guys are okay with that. You guys okay with that? There's some house cleaning we have to do before we could clear the way to playing the game, you know? Session 0 is fine? Okay, good. Not among them that I had to find, you know. Well, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it tomorrow. You guys will hear all about it tomorrow. Stop, it's already dead. I do feel like I'm like jumping in after, you know, the horse is dead, it's skeletal, and then I jump in and I'm like, you know, giving it a snake whacking, but, you know. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. While you are getting food and cigarettes, did you also find a saw, propane torch, and a sledgehammer? Those, Matthew, I don't need to buy them, because you know I already have all 3 of those, brother, right? In fact, I'm thinking about getting a second sledgehammer because I was talking, you know, discussing it with Lenny, and I think the sledgy that I have is a little bit too small. I think I need a bigger sledgy. Like the 8-pounder is not big enough. I bought the 8-pounder on sale and was like, maybe I should get a bigger one. I didn't know that there's like a mechanical, like a physical, you know, too small for what? I always wanted a sledgy. If I ever do like construction work, and I have reason to use a sledgehammer to break up concrete, I'm definitely gonna LARP like John Wick, right? I love that scene where he goes into his basement and he's like, you know, he's got the drip under the concrete, and he, you know, and then like the foreman, the guy that's like hiring me, is like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I got like tears running down my face. I'm on my knees and I'm like, you know, like removing the concrete with my hands after like I break it apart, you know? Anyways, this is why it's hard for me to keep a job, because I keep doing insane bullshit. Who said that? Somebody was like, the best and worst part of being your friend is that you're always up to some kind of insane bullshit. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. Somebody once said that to me years ago. I guess it's something that I've always been doing. Who are you, Josh? I'm Batman. No, I can't do the Batman voice. Where is he? I'm the Batman. Yeah. No, it's not that good. I have to work on the Batman voice. Bunny, thank you for the gifted membership. Much appreciated. Oh, and thank you for the super chat as well. I'm sorry you're having sad feelings, but I hope we can make you feel better even a little bit. I also want financial advice. Gosh. What financial advice can I give? I feel like we're all kind of screwed. Can I be real? I don't think it's a matter of spending less money. I think we're screwed because we're getting paid the same amount of money. Like, the amount of money that we make is not going up, but then everything is getting more expensive. So it's just like, I don't know how do you fix that? Don't invest in Yoshi stonks. We can do a little bit of Yoshi here and there. I could tell you what my crazy uncle did. Not the Alaska uncle. I have another crazy uncle. I don't know if that... No, maybe I shouldn't give you that advice. Probably for the best, otherwise you'll end up on a VTuber drama channel. Oh my god. Yokoshima, thank you very much for his super chat. He totally came back and with milk and cigarettes. I'm telling you, I'll always be back. I'll always be back. Don't worry about it. What do you mean there's another? I have a lot of uncles and aunts. I give it, I will be the crazy auntie. No, the lizard bird uncle is the Alaska uncle. Yeah. He's weird, I know. But at that time, he wasn't the Alaska uncle. He didn't move up to Alaska until, you know, God, how old was I? Are all of your relatives crazy? Kinda. And you join them? I don't think I ever want to live in Alaska. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the crazy uncle. He's not that crazy. This uncle actually got married. This uncle actually got married. What did he do? I'm going to tell you what he did with the assumption that you realize that this is fucking crazy, right? And that he lucked out. Can we I need you to before I give you this story, because you're going to be like, "Oh, that's good financial advice." It's not good financial advice. You're going to lose everything. You'll lose literally everything. Good for him? Okay. This uncle did not trust banks. And I could probably talk about banks as well, but like, he really did not trust banks. So like, he just did not want to put any of his money in a bank. I knew guys like that. Did he just buy gold? No, he had it like, I'm not gonna tell you what he did, but he did. It was not in gold. It was in like usable cash, right? He had a wife, and my aunt, his wife, was like, "You're fucking crazy. You need to." He had like. This is gonna sound fucking crazy, right? But he was like legitimately like a millionaire, and it was like in cash. And I know you're gonna be like, that's definitely a drug dealer. I promise you, hand to heart, he was not a drug dealer. He just somehow had like a million, like he was a millionaire in cash, right? And my aunt, his wife, we're not blood related, the aunt and me, but like she was just like, that's fucking crazy. Put it in a bank or invest it. Like, what are you fucking doing, right? And he was like, no, I don't trust banks. It was just like, I don't feel comfortable having this much money. Like, right? Okay, the long and short of it is, this also had like, there was also a story and a half, because he got investigated while he was doing this, because it's a very suspicious thing to do, right? Like right after the last housing crash, he bought a bunch of like torn up buildings. Like, I don't know what happened, but like they were like dirt cheap, because I guess the person that owned it was like tearing up the building as they were like getting foreclosed, and he bought like a bunch of foreclosed like apartment buildings, right? And that's like that ended up being the smartest thing that he ever fucking did. He's worth like he's probably the richest person in my extended family by far. He's like crazy rich. And he still doesn't trust banks. He still doesn't trust them. He's like, I only trust like land. And you have to buy a shotgun to defend your land. He only trusts like land and cash. So I guess it worked out for him. I don't know. Stop saying based. Stop saying based. Please stop. Yeah, just because it worked out for him, he lucked out. He got lucked out. No, it's based. I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like that's definitely some type of like functional, you know, mental illness that just runs in my family. Doesn't sound all that crazy to me. Everybody in my family thought that he was nuts. No, when I say crazy, I mean like, it wasn't under his fucking mattress, but he's basically like the spiritual, like, it's the spiritual equivalent of like stuffing $1 million into your fucking mattress, you know, and like sitting on top of it like a fucking dragon. That's fucking crazy, right? That's crazy. No? So he's Mr. Krabs. He kind of is Mr. Krabs. He kind of is. He kind of is Mr. Krabs. And the way that he made the money, you're not that far off. He's kind of like Mr. Krabs. He's like pretty greedy, and you know, like, he's like Smaug. Yeah, he's like a dragon. It's crazy. All right, you know what? We just have to agree to disagree. I'm just telling you, that's not financial advice. I'm not gonna tell Bunny to fucking take all of her money out of the bank and then, you know, fucking hide it under the floorboards in her house. It's just fucking crazy. That's not good financial advice. And then wait for like, you know, the next recession and then buy property on the cheap. That's like crazy. It's a secret recipe. Big Bang Defender Randon at it again. Oh my god. I don't believe in money. I don't believe in money. He's gatekeeping the good ideas. Money isn't real. Listen. Buying the dip. I'm all for the barter economy, but the only thing that I produce that might have value to certain people is like me moaning, right? So I'll moan to you and you can give me an apple or something like that. Anyway, I just want you to know that the rest of my family is not that type. Well, actually, they'll ask uncle. Well, they're brothers, right? I actually haven't got... Well, he's like super secretive. I don't think he would tell me like how he like, you know? Brandon Town Crier. Oh, you got the VIP. Hold on. You did. Okay. VIP. There you go. Done. Done. Moan for me, Kale. Thank you very much for the super chat. I don't know if I can moan on demand. I don't know if I can moan on demand. Somebody has to give me something to moan about. Hold on. Do I have anything I could eat? I'm a little hungry. He ain't that... He's not that kind of orc! Can you yawn on demand? I can't. You know what else? You know what also is a thing? I heard yawning is contagious, right? I heard that it's like a thing where if you see somebody yawn, you also yawn. I think I'm immune to that. It doesn't work on me. Like watching someone yawn doesn't make me yawn. Bloodborne hasn't been remastered or ported yet. That's a good point. Why not? Why are they remastering, you know, Horizon Dawn again? Just give me Bloodborne. Oh, so Randon is a psychopath. Am I a psychopath? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think I am. Absolutely, I don't think I'm a psychopath. Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. Forever Winter came out yesterday. Is that moan worthy? You can be a loot goblin and a little guy as you scavenge all over the battlefield. I love being a loot goblin. I just mentioned hello, Bunny. I apologize. I don't have any good financial advice to give to you. Just don't do what my uncle did. Don't keep all of your money stuffed into, you know, the box spring underneath your mattress. Don't do that. It's not a good idea. According to my other relatives, you know, he could be a real smug bastard about it too, because everybody was lecturing him about like inflation, you know, and it's like he's just by far and away like the richest person in my family now. Keep it as a Bitcoin on a USB drive. Inflation. I'll just bury my money in my yard. It's just, you know, not moan-worthy advice. I gotta step up my game. It is what it is. I'm not gonna answer that question, Mufasa. I'll just leave that to your imagination. Coach Zed, thank you very much for the super chat. Got it. I'll bury my money next to my forest rice. Listen, the rice is like 10 out of 10. Fleshy, hello. Just don't worry. I'm getting back into the swing of things. I'm still a little bit like discombobulated in the head. It'll be good. I'll be good in a little bit. What the heck else did I want to talk about? All right. What did I do for the last 5 days while I was not hanging out with you guys? I've been into Better Call Saul, but I didn't continue on to it. I think I'm not blaming Better Call Saul, but I do think that it was like how do you describe it? It's so goddamn boring. What are you talking about? I feel like, in my opinion, it's no Breaking Bad. It is no Breaking Bad because there's not a lot of there's no head on a turtle, right? I don't think anything will ever top a severed head on a turtle, but I do think Better Call Saul is like really good in its own way. I don't want to do any spoilers, but I got to the end of season 1 and there's a very messed up and sad moment at the end of season 1 and it like hurt me. It hit me real hard and then it got me thinking, it got me thinking about the earlier parts of my life and it got me real fucking sad. Did you finish Westworld? I did not. I think I did season 2. Is there a 3rd season? I think I finished season 2 and I was just like, I'm good. But back to Better Call Saul. It triggered the memories about my, old slippin' Randy, right? It like took me on a trip down memory lane and made me remember about the days of old slippin' Randy. And I got like real fucking sad. Not slippery Randy. That's a different stage of my life. Slippin' Randy. Randy the Squealer. Varson, thank you very much for the super chat. We dip in pizza rolls in the milk and smoking that boob. How you do it, Reddit? The cigarettes are for Danshi. The pizza rolls are for you guys, and the milk is for me. 1,000 bottles of baby oil, 100%. Slippin' Randon and the Detroit sunroof. Yes. It really made me want to shit, in the open sunroof of like, I don't know, like a luxury car. Just take a dump, right? Like that, like the Elmo, the gif of like Elmo and he's like on the toilet and he's kind of like dancing a jig. You know what I'm talking about? He's like dancing. The little guy is dancing. It's like me and I'm on like, I'm shitting into like a Mercedes Benz, through the sunroof. Why is it so big? Back to the psychopath talk. It's a reference to Better Call Saul. I'm not actually a psycho, okay? I replied to the wrong Supa as rant over for me. Varson, thank you for the super chat. Slippery Randy was a stage name. I can neither confirm nor deny that. I will neither confirm nor deny that. Bunny, thank you very much for the super chat. Can you share a story about Slippy Randy or Slippery Randy? Do I even have a story? I don't know. They call him Pissin' Jimmy. You're not a psycho, you just have psychotic thoughts. That might be a good, that might be a good way to describe my life. Don, what up? We're smoking that Slippery Randy pizza Slippery Randy pack Zaza has me feeling like everything's gonna be okay. Is it like okay to talk about spoilers? Because I kind of do want to talk about Better Call Saul. I don't know, maybe not. All right, I think I know what I could talk about that I wanted to talk about the most, and there's not a whole lot of spoilers. Okay. My favorite part, probably my favorite character. It's in my top 3 for sure. Probably my second favorite character in Breaking Bad was Mike. Mike was my favorite character. And if you like Mike, Better Call Saul is a damn good show if you're like a Mike fan, right? Without any spoilers, you get a lot of good Mike stuff in there, right? It's really good. There's a lot of good Mike stuff in Better Call Saul. I wish Mike was my grandpa. Me fucking too, man. Not Mike Wazowski. Mike Ehrmantraut. Kid named Finger. Stacy, you're not gonna get me to say that. You're not gonna get me to say that. You can't get me canceled, Stacy. How dare you? I'm not Australian. I can't fucking say that shit. Pretends to understand. What else do I like about Better Call Saul? It was really interesting watching Tuco Salamanca be like a good grandson. That's like crazy. Is that weird? Tuco, I didn't like Tuco in Breaking Bad at all, but I liked him. I like him in Better Call Saul. Tuco stresses me out. Yeah, he does. Tuco loves his family, but he hates everyone else. I don't even think that's like the crux of it, right? Tuco's a family man. I don't know, man. The actor said he didn't like Tuco either since it took him into a negative place. Yeah, he's fucking crazy, dude. It was really weird watching him be like a good grandson. It was very takes me to like a weird frame of mind where it's just like, oh. Wait, hold on. Is Better Call Saul related to Breaking Bad? Momo, it is a... Is that a spoiler? It is a prequel, and I don't think that's a spoiler. It's a prequel to Breaking Bad. Because there's a character in Breaking Bad. I mean, you know who it's about, right? He's introduced, and he's a certain way. And it's a prequel because it's like his own origin story. Yeah. I don't think it's a spoiler to tell you that, like, timeline-wise, it takes place before, and it's like, you know, it's the origin story of another character. Yeah. Saul was such a legend, he got his own show. I'm not at the point, well... Do we ever see Walt? I don't know, actually. All I know is that, like, none of the main characters are in it. Like, the main character is, like, Saul. You see a little bit of Tuco, but the part of the show where I'm at, like, he's gone. I really like Hank. Danchi, have you seen the video that Akashi made where he took, like, the confrontation scene where Hank finds out, like, who Walter really is, and he's, like, threatening him, and then Akashi just made a video of it that has the Minecraft BGM to it, and it's just fucking really bizarre. he made it, and then we were watching it together and just laughing because it's so fucking weird. I don't remember, like, I don't know if Akashi is here. I don't know what the I don't know what the sounds Akashi coded, because I don't think there's like a plot. It's not like, oh, Hank finds out who's been mining all of the diamond in Albuquerque, right? And then it's like, you know, and the guy's just like, no, I don't think there's like a story to it. It's just like imagining like Minecraft players, you know. It's just like, oh, okay. There's something innately funny about it because it's such a tense scene, and then Minecraft music just starts playing. How do I feel about Hank? I do feel bad for him because I don't think did he ever do anything wrong? I'm trying to think. Everybody's an asshole in Breaking Bad. Everybody. I watched Breaking Bad like in one weekend. What if Studio Trigger made a Breaking Bad anime? I feel like it would be a hit. It would be like a smash hit. How did you feel about Walter? All right, let's talk about Walter really quick, right? I think the way that we're supposed to look at it is like Walter was turned evil by like a rigged system, right? Like healthcare, blah, 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 blah. Like, and like by degrees he was made to turn into like an evil person. There's nothing for me to, this is probably a headcanon. I think he was probably always a little bit crazy. I feel like he's not a good guy that was slowly turned evil by degrees because of like a rigged system. I think he always had a bit of the dog in him, you know, he was a little bit crazy. And I don't think I have anything to back that up. It's just my headcanon because I don't think people could be driven to do stuff like that without something pre-existing. Like, you know, that's just, there's no, I can't point to a scene where it's just like, this is proof that the way that I'm thinking is correct. This is just me making assumptions, you know? I think Walter is unironically just sort of a toxic masculine guy. It's just exacerbated by the drug lord thing. He's like this, he's portrayed in the beginning as being like, he's a good guy that worked hard, and then, you know, he got screwed out of his life's work, you know, by his people that he thought were his friends, and then he moved on, and then he became a teacher. He did his best, and then life shat on him and then made him really sick, right? And then eventually he just snapped, and then, you know, he screwed himself. He became unchained by society. I don't know. It's just my headcanon that he probably had that like underlying viciousness in him, and it came out, but it was always in him, right? He has sympathetic elements, but he was always unhinged. Yeah. Yeah. Why can't he be both? I guess it's true. Well, definitely it is both. I do think that he definitely got screwed by, like, for example, the healthcare system, right? He got screwed by basically everything, but I think I had a friend that said that he's like a good guy that turned to evil deeds just because he was pushed to it. Basically like a Walter White stan, right? He's like, Walter did nothing wrong. I had a friend that was like, Walter did nothing wrong. He had a Joker moment because the society kept pushing him, and everything that he does is justified. He's like, he's killing can I spoil it? Like, he's killing, you know? Just you know, like, my friend is like a K-pop stan, but for Walter White, and like, we had these like fierce debates about it, and it's just like, what? That's the source of me talking, you know? No changing their mind then. Yeah. It is what it is. Hank is the MVP of the show for me. Who do I like? Who's my favorite break? I like Jesse. I like Mike. It switches between the two. I do feel like maybe I feel a little bit embarrassed about liking Mike because Mike is who I want to be, you know? And I'm not Mike, and I'll never be Mike because Mike is way too competent and he's not a silly, goofy idiot. Mike is who I want to be, but I know I can't be Mike, right? So Jesse, I feel like, is my guilt-free, oh, that's my favorite character, but I do really, really like Mike. Mike is built to be cool, but somehow it doesn't feel like too much. Yeah, I'm a fan of Gus. I think Gus is an incredible villain. Might be one of the top villains, top TV villains ever written. So basically what you're saying is that you're not the guy. I am almost certainly not the guy. Gus is so brutal, he rules. I love that monologue. We had a good thing, you stupid son of a bitch. But no, you just had to blow it up. You and your pride and your ego. You just had to be the man. Ah, such a good, so good. Gus and Makima. It's just a video of the two of them brushing their teeth together, and it's just the two of us. You know what's like a blistering hot take? The blistering hot take that this same dude would get so fucking angry at me over. You guys might fucking hate me too if I say this. I feel bad for Skylar. I don't think she did things that were like objectively, you know, scummy, right? I feel like the hate on her is like kind of too much. Same? Do you remember how much when Breaking Bad was like popular, like how much they hated on Skylar? Do you remember that? In the long run, yeah, I feel bad for her. Yeah, right? Do you guys remember when Breaking Bad was at its like zenith? Everybody was talking about it. Do you remember how much hate Skylar got? I think like when you're watching it, you don't know how it ends. It's really easy to be really critical about her, right? But when you know the entire story, it's like, damn, man. Damn. Is it just that people hate women? I don't think that's true, because I do think that when I was watching it for the first time, for some reason, it was just really easy to think that, I don't know how to describe it. But then once you finish the series and you go back and you look at it in its entirety, it's like, damn, that fucking sucks, dude. I don't really think that she deserves the harshness that she got. Is, you know, I don't know. Exactly, Amos Advarcher. She's definitely done bad things. That's not, you know, that's definitely not. I'm not saying she did nothing wrong. She definitely did a couple, like more than a couple things wrong. But I do think that the situation that she was put into is fucking crazy, right? The happy birthday part, yeah. There's definitely parts where it's just like, oh man, what the heck? But like I think objectively, when you finish the series and you go back and you're looking, it's like she was put into like a crazy fucking situation. Like a fucking balls to the wall, like crazy fucking situation. And I think she's the only person acting relatively normally in a crazy fucking situation. That hate existed before she colluded with Walter and cheated on him. Keep in mind, at the time, the later seasons where she did bad stuff hadn't happened yet. Yeah. Where's the money? Yeah. I will go to bed. Amoo. Take care and good night. I think I'm going to be streaming for like maybe 15, 20 minutes, and then we're going to call it. That is the dumbest slip. Okay. Let's... I guess it's a lukewarm take. I don't know how to describe this. I think when I watched Breaking Bad and I was talking about it to people that also watched it, I wouldn't, you know, the buddies that also watched it, this was like, you know, the dude, you know, the working man that's going to a town hall and he's like standing up and he's like, no, I disagree with everybody, right? That was like me. Everybody fucking dude is crazy. It's not a hot take. I'm telling you, like, was it 10 years ago? It was like nobody agreed with me. I don't know. That's all I'll say about that. And I don't think like you could say that like it's, you know, oh, it's just the dudes that are disagreeing with you. I'm gonna tell you this right now, like my sister, who I considered a great and intelligent person, she also did not like Skylar, right? How do you explain that? My sister is very, like, you know, we're all watching it, everybody was watching it, and my sister was like, oh, I don't like that character. And it's just like, what? You know? And I was the only person that was like, this is a crazy shit. Like, her husband has like, can't, like, you know, like the situation that she got put into, and then, you know, I mean, you can just hate a character, maybe. So it's interesting that like I'm talking to you guys about an old TV show in 2024, and it's just like, oh yeah, we all agree with you. Skylar didn't do anything wrong, she's just kind of annoying. That's exactly my point, Cabbage, right? It's like weird that being annoying is worse, is like a bigger crime than you know, like hurting people. That she also hurt people, I guess, right? But you know what I mean, right? It's weird because I think it's kind of funny. I mean, you guys can tell because my style of like entertainment is to be annoying. I kind of like it when people are annoying because my annoyance is real. I guess that's true. That's my style of humor. I like being a little shit with the tiny jester hat, you know? Anywho, Davina, thank you very much for the super chat. But Randon, she gets in Walter's way sometimes. Walter is epic and cool, and he's also totally mean. She makes me angry. The characters are fictional, but my annoyance is real. Maybe. She's the kind of annoying that everyone has had to deal with in real life. Not a lot of people don't deal with drug kingpins. It's true, I guess. Do you think you're annoying? Balthazar, welcome back. Yes, I think I'm very annoying. Which is why in my daily life away from, you know, entertaining you guys with like weird stories, I try to stay out of everybody's way. I don't talk and I stay out of everybody's way. Charlie, if we knew in real life, you might think that I'm annoying. You might, you know. I hated Jesse. We needed more Walt. It's crazy. This is a crazy take. He's just a little guy. I'm just a little goofy. Are there examples of me being annoying? Let me think. I mean, I got put into the cubicle of shame when I was working an office job. You're not annoying? Brandon, what do you smoke? I don't really smoke. think honestly, if I light something on fire, the cubicle of shame. I stay away from the goon humor in real life. Have you tried it? Not a crazy fan of it, you know? Skyliner, thank you very much for subscribing. Much appreciated. Davina, thank you for the super chat. I had a friend once tell me that the reason why we hate people being annoying more than evil is that evil is rare, but people all know someone annoying. I guess that might be true. I guess so. That might be true. All right, guys, I might call it because I need to use the restroom and I don't want to take a break. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, I don't like taking breaks when I'm streaming because I feel like even if it's like 2 minutes. No, I just got here. Jess, you're freaking lying to me, Jess. I gave you the VIP, so you didn't just get here. You've been here basically the whole time. Just piss yourself. This is pretty good advice, Raph. Just, I know you've been here the whole fucking time. How could you lie? You know I'm gonna forget. This is crazy. I just assumed that you had a cup under the desk. I have like a catheter, like it's inserted, you know, and there's like a jug, like a glass jug. I like it to be clear so I can see into it, right? Stop right now. Stop. Okay, we'll stop. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Tomorrow we're starting D&D. I'm really sorry if you're expecting like, you know, jumping into session 1 and we're like getting into the combat. It's a session 0, which means it's, you know, but I think it'll be really good. Please just be patient with me. It's coming together, and I swear to you, it's not going to be another 6 months before I'm like, oh, I have a good feeling about these guys. I think, you know, like, I swear it's coming together. We're getting into it. And then I'm hoping it's going to be pretty regular. Like, every 2 weeks, we do like a session, right? Please. Sorry about the delays. And, yeah, you know, like, it's coming together, I swear. Okay. Ooh. I do love this game. Oh, we're starting at 10 a.m. Wait, is that the wrong? No, that's the correct person. Have a good piss. Oh, I'm not pissing. I'm doing, you know, I'm chipping the porcelain, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm going in. Okay. YouTube, as always, you guys are my favorite. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Sorry. I'm really sorry that I took such a long break. I'm going back in. I'm in. I'll push aside the weird, intrusive thought. Too much information. Sorry. Okay, we're ending. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it. Goodbye.